Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Portland calls timeout. Tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. 5 on the clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Ball outside. DeRozan for three, and he buries his first look.
And what's interesting, the three ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Lillard. Back to Nurkic. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution and some of it's just bad luck. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Good instincts from Lillard. Runs that pick and roll, all for the setup. Ends with the assist.
Williams from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. And here's Nurkic. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Levine attacking. The kick out to Ball. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers moving it up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Loaded, one of the top 75 NBA players of all time, who should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Lillard. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Now here's Hart. Simons outside. Screen by Freedom. Simons with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Here's Freedom. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
DeSumo on the wing. Back to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Over Hart. And it's DeRozan missing. Portland trailing here. Now here's Payton. To the middle. Outside for Grant. Launches a three. The offensive rebound. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Doubled by Hart. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Grant, left side. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution, Javonte Green.
Chicago trailing here. To the inside. Powell. Pass to Zubac. To stop the drought.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they've decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Down low. Zubac with the steal. Inside. Grant with a steal. Here's Lillard. White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And it's hammered home by Green.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm.
10.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Freedom in the high post. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Little. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. On the wing, Levine. 4-3. drops in the 3. Levine's got 7.
Some serious confidence shown by Levine in his jumper. I love how he's trusting it more with each year in the league.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs stretch.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And it's Ball off the drive. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. From deep. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Ball's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. We talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
It's stolen by Hart. Lillard outside. Stolen by Ball. Pick by Vucevic. Outside Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
3 points.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Pass to Vucevic. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Little. Back to Lillard. It's Little on the wing. Clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Double team on DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. And it's Freedom with a rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Grant. "54 seconds left to play in the first half. And he gets it to go. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Knocked loose. Payton with a steal. Grant with it. Back to Hart. Timeout called. Portland.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So Both teams changing it up here.
For your Blazer dancer.
29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Zubac comes with a double team. And it's in there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Now Payton. And here's Simons. And the three off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Ball starts the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Bulls ball starts the second half.
Ball right side.
Blazers D.
Outside for Levine. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic.
And that's a play where Grant lets you know that he can stick with his man and do a good job defending.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Timeout called, Portland. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Chicago leading. To the paint. Here's Levine. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Levine's got 12 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Lillard left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
With the lineup out there, that might be the last guy you want to foul. Dame's got some of the best free throw numbers in history.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Buries it from 3. He has 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The shot by Lillard, no good. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Inside, puts the move on, and Nurkic throws it down.
Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
And it's Ball off the drive. Kicks it to DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Lillard outside. Down low. Nurkic. Grant outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And we've all known about DeRozan's ability to elevate for years. So that alley-oop finish shouldn't surprise anyone.
Nurkic's shot is good. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Chicago timeout call. And your Trailblazers use dance team.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Blazers use dance team. Show some love, fans. Bulls ball starts the second.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside Payton. Pass to Winslow. Now here's Freedom. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but really Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical, being a post presence.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Winslow. Outside Payton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
To the inside. Here's Freedom. Deflected.
Ball moving from below the basket. Bulls ball. Bulls substitution. Kobe White.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter.
Let's hear it for your Blazers.
And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul.
Gary Payton the second. First personal foul. Second team.
To the middle. Grant with a steal.
On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Here's Little. Here's Freedom. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference.
The second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers team. Goaltending.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. White drives in. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Let's hear it for your
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Trailblazer. 30.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Blazers youth dance team.
And so here's Portland. 17-point game. Lillard outside. Offline with a three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
On the wing, Levine. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway,
indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
Pass to Vucevic. He shoots it. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
The assist.
And the Bulls lead by 19.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Simons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in that. Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Pass to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Nurkic with some nice D. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
And Chicago has possession. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Williams. Now Vucevic. Over Nurkic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You can see the work Vucevic has put into his jumper, the efficient mechanics, and he has such a soft touch.
Lillard can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams from long range. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Shot by Nurkic, no good. And so here is Chicago, a 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Back to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Lonzo Ball.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
A big group substitution here for Chicago.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Will it go? Lillard with the ball. Rebounded by Green.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Back to Lillard. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Dosunmu goes in. Outside Levine. Simons with a steal. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So